What's up, everybody? It's Lewis from andnowjustlisten, and we're back. I know we're a day late. I'm really sorry. I got some really intense food poisoning over the weekend and was incapacitated Sunday and Monday and a little bit of Saturday night, but feeling a lot better. We're back. We're doing the news. Sorry this video's a day late, but we're here nonetheless. Talking a little bit about No Man's Sky, a little bit about the International, and some releases coming up this week, of course. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Up first, No Man's Sky is out on PS4 today. And leading up to launch, it was confirmed by Mr. Murray over at Hello Games that the PC release will indeed not be coming out until Friday this week, August 12th. They're looking at about a 6 p.m., what is it, GMT? Whatever England time is. I can't remember time zones over there very well, but they're not sure quite yet. They're still working on, it sounds like, graphical options for the PC version of the game and tweakability and stuff like that. In addition, it was announced leading right up into launch that the patch that they've been working on was indeed a day one patch, and it was pretty extensive. There's a link to the notes in the description below in a blog post by Sean, and it's really interesting to see some of the huge changes that they made based on the notes. I didn't play a leaked or early copy of the game at all, but it seems like they're pretty significant changes to the game. And yeah, I played a little bit of it last night, and based on my hour, 90 minutes of playtime, I'm having a good time so far. I'm gonna need more time to have a more formed opinion about the game, but look forward to that coming up sometime soon. Alright, it's one of my favorite esports events of the year. The International has begun. The group stages were last week and provided some interesting results. We had Team Secret going into the lower bracket, LGD going into the lower bracket, Na'Vi and Liquid both going to the lower bracket. It's a pretty stacked tournament, so obviously some good teams had to end up in the lower bracket, but I was pretty surprised, especially with Secret and Liquid. I wasn't expecting them to get knocked down so early. And the main event itself has started. Yesterday we had some interesting results yet again, with OG getting bumped down to the lower bracket in their first upper bracket game by Wings Gaming, who looked quite good, MVP Phoenix. Wings Gaming also beat Digital Chaos and looked pretty comprehensive, other than a weird Game 2 draft, which evoked some BM all chat from the DC guys. I'd recommend going watching that Game 2 replay. It's pretty amusing. And then Secret got bumped out of the tournament in their lower bracket game, as did Na'Vi. And so it's been a fun tournament already. There's going to be lots of exciting results. It's really stacked. And Alliance is playing against eHome right now, and I recommend going and watching it. It's how I got into Dota a little bit. I don't play much, but I really like watching it, and I think you might too. So go check it out. TI ending this weekend. I believe the grand finals on Sunday. So get in early so you can follow the storylines all the way to their conclusion. All right, last up on the docket is Destiny: Rise of Iron. We're big Destiny fans over here at andnowjustlisten. Well, at least 3/4 of us. Nick has kind of extricated himself from that game. But I'm really looking forward to it. I know Justin is really looking forward to it as well. And I think I'm excited. After the Taken King, I really think that we're going to get good DLC. I would rather them do this a little more staggered DLC thing and give us significant and good stuff. And this will be, I think, our last really significant update before the second game comes out. So Anyways, they've got the Game Informer cover, which is Destiny's 4th Game Informer cover now. And there's been a lot of interesting information coming out from that. I haven't been reading too much detail into it because I don't want to spoil things for when the game's out, because I'm ready to play. But it looks like there's going to be a new social space, of course. Obviously, the new area. It sounds like there's going to be a new Court of Orcs type event in the new area. There's a big tweak to artifacts, meaning they're not class bound, which is really cool. And I think the big thing coming out of that is that they want to be a lot more content focused rather than tweaking leveling or progression or gameplay or anything like that. So it's a focus on content over refinement, I guess, which is okay. I think the game's in a pretty good place right now in terms of progression and everything. No base level increase, but a light level increase to 400. So look forward to Rise of Iron coming out September 20. I know I am. And that's going to do it for the news, and we'll kick it over to some new releases for this week. All right, we have our releases for the week here. And I'd like to highlight No Man's Sky, of course. It's out now on the PS4. It hit the store 9 p.m. Pacific last night, and will be coming hopefully around, I think 11 a.m. is what it translates to Pacific on PC on Friday. That time is not locked in stone yet, but it's supposed to be hitting PC stores on Friday, as it provided that Hello Games get their work done. And then I'd also like to highlight, this may seem weird, but Uno coming out on the Xbox One, PS4, and PC. I really liked that Uno game on the Xbox 360. It was a lot of fun to play with friends and just kind of dork around. Really enjoyed it. So I'm curious to see how this new Uno game will be. Could be a lot of fun, and I might check that out at some point soon. Thanks as always for stopping by. We really appreciate it. Again, sorry the video was a little bit late this week. Expect no news video next week. I will be out of town this weekend, and I'm not planning on doing a news video for next week, so keep that in mind. But there will be the usual Let's Plays and all that kind of good stuff for next week, so stay tuned and catch some of that. Should be finishing up Deus Ex pretty soon, and I'm hoping to do some No Man's Sky live streaming next week, so stay tuned for that. And thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you guys again next time.